Good day. Welcome to the first video for the Christmas ornament making. So this is the single cup maker experience, right? This is the easy stuff for you beginners or people who just don't want to put in tons of time into this. That's perfectly okay. So I'm on here the website here. Okay, the website is themakerspace.rths.ca. CAA. Okay, it's just CA. Anyway, down here, so this is where you got to go to get the templates, eh? So there is a charge for this stuff, $5 a sheet, whether it's the wood or acrylic. The one thing that's not on here, hey, is like the lights. If you want to do the acrylic ornaments with the lights, we got the lights and the batteries for an extra $2 for the RGB LED changing light thing. So that's kind of cool. So first thing you got to do is you got to download the ornament design. So if you want to do acrylic, you want to do that one. If you want wood, you got to download those. You also got to download the template. So I'm just going to download both of these right now, and I'm going to open that one too. Okay. Then we're going to go and open these up. So I'm going to start with the acrylic one, and we're going to open this guy up here. Okay, so once these open up and you've opened these in Illustrator, okay, you'll see these are the templates here, easy templates for acrylic, okay, and then you gotta also open the 6x8 template here. This is where you're gonna transfer your designs to. Okay, so for example, if you wanted this one, I'm gonna delete this one just so we start with a blank slate, a tabula rasa, if you will. Okay, so just a couple things you want to be aware of. There's some instructions here. Copy and paste the ornaments, okay, and make all the design changes on your own template. I'll show you how to do some of those. So with these guys here, a couple things you want to know. So if you click on each, they're all grouped together, so you'll be able to just grab a whole thing and move it over. What you want to know is that the red line, okay, the really small red line, this is for the laser to cut out. Laser sees that color, cuts that out, and the black that becomes engraved. So on the clear acrylic, the black actually turns white. Okay, it's confusing, I know. Black turns white, and then the other stuff's clear. Okay, so let's say I like this one. I like the Merry Christmas Mom one. So I'm going to grab that one, and I'm going to use my Control C for copy. Okay, we're going to use Control C, and then we're going to go into here, and we're going to go Control V for paste, and there it is. Well, I can just take that and kind of move it around using this black selector arrow here, hey? And I can also just move it up and down by doing that, okay? If I want a copy of that, I can just take copy. I can go Control V again, and there it is, hey? And I can just grab it like this and kind of move it around till it gets close. You can put these things pretty close together, hey? So now let's say I don't want to do this twice. So I want to make one for maybe grandma or dad, hey? So if you want to change the font on here, or you can double click on it, hey? And what you do is you get deeper into it until you get this. And so if I said dad, for example, and then you got to make sure you hit the escape key a couple times to let it go. And there you got two different ones. You changed it that quick. You could do the same thing with the year, although unless you're giving it out for last year, next year, that doesn't make sense either. Okay, so let's go and have a look at some other ones. I want to try this one here. Actually, this one looks pretty cool. So this one's got a light thing, so I'm gonna go Control C again on that one, hey, and I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna paste it over here, and I'm gonna stick it here. Now it might fit under here really good, except it's like too high, right? So you can actually change that by just hovering close to the corner, and you can start to spin it around. You can rotate this. Woo woo. Okay, so if you hold the shift button down, it will actually rotate it at like 45-degree increments, all right? And so I could actually just tuck that straight into there, and with a little bit of fine tuning, I might even be able to, stick it into here. That's not bad there. Okay, so maybe that's a bad idea. I'll move it around later. So I also want to try one of these snowflakes, eh? So this snowflake to me is pretty cool. I want to copy that snowflake. Control C, remember? Control C, and then Control V will paste that. So snowflake over here. And another good shortcut, okay, for let's say I want to make this snowflake a little smaller, or maybe a tiny bit bigger. You don't want to go too huge. But if you grab the corner there, hover on the corner, you'll see that arrow. I can grab this out. The problem is I can really stretch it. So if you hold the Shift button and the Alt button at the same time, it kind of expands it from the middle. so I could maybe, make it a little bit smaller if I want to fit a few more on there, and then move it around. Hey, so that looks pretty good to me. I might even take and make a second one of these. So I'm gonna hold the Alt button down and just drag it sideways. And again, like, just to make these fit together, you can see, like, if you're smart about this, hey, you can kind of jam stuff together pretty close, and really, use your materials wisely. Of course, it's better for us if you don't, because then we make more money, hey. So I'll shift, will just straighten that right back out again. So I'm gonna tuck that maybe into there. I don't know. So let's go have another look for a few more here. I like this one and this one, so I'm gonna grab this one here. This is a good one, and I'm gonna grab this one too. Okay, shift allows you to multiply select. Okay, so if I click one and I hold the shift button down and click again, that's a left click, I can control C for copy. All right, and I can turn around and pop this into here, control V. So these are obviously way too big, hey. So with these ones, I could scale it down a bit. If you get too small, you might have some problems on the laser with it getting a little tight in here. But we can certainly give it a try, and it'd probably work out okay. I'm gonna tuck another one into here. All right. And just for interest sake, if you want to know the real size of what you're making, so that you know, like, how big is this, like, in real life, hey, you can click on it, and if you go up, you'll see, like, a transform tab up here. This will tell me here it's a width of 2 inches and a height of 2.2 inches. Okay, so hopefully you know what an inch is. If not, good luck. The one thing you want to be careful of, okay, and this is an important one to note for these ones, you cannot shrink these trees and this ones would have the light, because if I shrink this down, all of a sudden this is too small and the battery won't fit. Okay, so if you do that and mess it up, well, I'm sorry, that's your own problem. I can't help you with that. But some of the other ones you could. So once you've got that design, we got to change the name of this. Okay, so we're going to go in and a save as. I'm going to change the name here. I'm going to change this, put on my desktop for now, I think. Yeah, desktop it is. I'm going to change this to Steve. And then I want you to put the name of the material, okay? I can never spell acrylic. It's a tough one. Okay, so I'm going to save that. All right, now for us to be able to print it for you, hey, you got to go back to the website here, and you'll see, click to upload your Illustrator file, and we'll laser cut it for you. You can come down and check out the laser if you want, but really we can do a lot of the actual lasering once you've got the design. So once you get to here, you're going to add your name. I'm going to put my name in, and email. I'm just going to use this guy's email. Okay, and you're going to choose your file, and that makes sense. And you're going to navigate your way to the file. So I'm on the desktop here. That's good. And I'm going to go find it. And I should hopefully be able to find... Oh, wait. So this window will pop up, eh? You got to click this or it doesn't save. That happens to me all the time. So now I should be able to go. There it is, Steve Acrylic. And I hit open. And then I hit upload file. So we now have a copy of that file for you, and as long as your name's on it and everything looks good, we'll laser it for you. But it's after you pay, hey? So you got to come down, see us in the makerspace. Cash only. We don't take cards or anything yet. Maybe one day. But right now it's cash only. Bring it down, pay for it, and then we'll laser that off and get that to you, and you'll be a hit with the family. Okay, so if you want the 3-cup experience on how to do maybe some more modifying and bringing in your own pictures and doing some of that stuff, then you just watch the next video. But if you like that 1-cup easy deasy, easy does it maker experience, then this is the one for you. Okay, so good day and Merry Christmas and happy lasering, hey?